And we are live. Hello, everyone. Hello. And there's a couple of people in. There's Betty, there's Nick, there's Ann, there's Dom. Hello and good evening. And I'm sorry. My internet decided to quit on me last night because my video was uploading to YouTube. I was ready to drop it tonight. Hello, Macy. Good evening, and it's gonna drop on Friday. Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right. At 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, you people, you guys, all my friends in the UK, and hello, David, and in Scotland, that is not too late for you guys. So, that is a good time. So, hello, Sydney. Welcome. So, it's 99% uploaded. So as soon it's gonna be all finished, uploaded, it's gonna be ready for the members. So if you're not a member, if you want to become a member, you have the producer perks at $1.99, and you got the executive producer at $4.99. And the executive producer at $4.99, if you become an executive producer, well, drop me your address and email and everything because you entitled to have a free t-shirt. Well, if you already had your t-shirt, well, you can't have to. Hello, Chris. That what she said. So yeah, that's gonna drop for the members as soon as it's finished. Hello, Andy. Yes, it's doing good. I'm doing way better. Um, I ain't quitting. I will keep doing what I love, and like my friend Andy told me, like um, fuck. Sorry, screw what the others say, and keep doing what you love, and that's what I love. And I I'm dropping the first part of that investigation we did in Father John's in Ohio. And like the memory has a tendency to forget, right? And I forgot that during that first part, well, it was pretty interesting. So that first part is dropping for the members, like it's at 99% uploaded. So it's just the time for it to process and everything. So just give it time. And tomorrow I'm starting to work on part two. Part two is it's Angelo Lomar and me walking alone in the brewery in the monastery, and it's pitch black. It's dark. It's and we investigate for a while in the nursery where a shadow of a man is supposed to be seen. So we do those parts in part two. The last portion of the Ohio series will be the investigations. The investigation, sorry, at Fairfield, and afterwards, I will drop a video, a special video. Hello, Sheila. How are you? I will drop a special video, and it's gonna be a special video because it's gonna be a funding. Uh, I'm gonna create a GoFundMe, and I'm gonna link it to that video. I'm gonna create a fund drive because I've talked with my producing team and everything, and to produce my documentary I wanted to do, it's gonna cost a lot. So I'm gonna try to manage to find some. Hey, Timothy, how are you? Um, some kind of financing I can find to help me finance my documentary because I want to I want for that documentary to go um, well, at least here in Canada National, because it's a story that has to be said, and it's a part of well, it's a part of our sadly our history here in Canada, but it's well, it has to be said. It's an unfortunate airman that was wrongly accused and wrongly executed for the murder of a lady that like probably died of alcohol poisoning or so I want to do a documentary on that story. So the in between the Ohio series and the California series, I'm gonna drop that video. Hello, John, Uncle John. Can't wait to see you, Uncle John, and Dom too. I hope to see you. Um, Nick, it's not already done and produced. It's in the making. I need the money to do it. it's if I don't have the money, well, it's gonna be probably much longer to produce it. But when I have the money, I'll be able to hire people and to well, because there are people that are working like right now on the project and they're working for free. And well, I'm trying to have financing from the government. It's really hard to get financing from the government. Thank you so much, Spotted Ghost. And I have one of the smallest spirit boxes that ever exist on the market coming to me, and I can't wait to have it. So, coming back to the investigation I did in St. Andrews, in the jail, in the courtroom with Lomer and Chelsea, and it was the night of well, it was the anniversary of the night when Tom Hutchings was hung in 1942. So last year was 81 years since that that happened. So I'm really eager to go and work on that project. I need people that are professionals in this, and so that's gonna be I'm gonna release everything on the same day, the GoFundMe and doing the video and everything, and probably I'm gonna have some people on the show, well, showing the video, and probably do a live stream and have some guests, probably the director of the documentary and other people. So that's going to be in the book, and afterwards going to be the California series. It's going to be the Queen Mary in two parts, and Glen Tavern Inn, sorry. And I see Princess. Hello, Princess. And Jaya D. Jaya D is here too. Hello and welcome. Welcome. Wow. Wow. Thank you for being here, guys. Hey, the treatment's going to start on the video. So, you members, if you are a member, well, as soon as the treatment is going to be over, if you want to wait probably a couple of hours, probably tomorrow, yes, you're going to have the all day tomorrow to watch it. If I would be you, I would wait for tomorrow because it's going to be in 4K. all the treatment's going to be, and the quality of the video is going to be all done. So it's going to really be in 4K. So if you watch it like when it's going to drop, probably you're going to watch it in 720 or in 1080. And uh, I want you guys to have the best quality out there, and that's why I film in 4K. So afterwards, it's going to be the California series, and after the California series, I'm going dark. I'm going dark because I'm gonna go on Mount Royal investigating that crazy mountain that is Mount Royal with 2.5 million people buried there. And those are the known ones because before the white man came to Canada, that mountain was sacred to the Mohawk tribes that were living on the island. So, and when they dug up, there's a lake on top of Mount Royal. It's a fake, well, it's a man made lake. It's called Beaver Lake. And, um, and Beaver Lake, when they dug it, they found Indian uh remains. So it's gonna, and Dom, I can't wait to see you, brother. It's been too freaking long. I can't wait to see Dom, guys, and I can't wait to do another fucking sorry, another freaking great video with Dom. You know, Dom and me when we are together, like the energy comes to us. Joseph, hello, Joseph, and KK Pootsie, hello, and welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here. So, yeah, after Mount Royal, like I'm saying, I'm going dark. It's gonna be probably a, I don't know, beyond the dark kind of series. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a name, or if you want to help me give it a name, I'm going down to Indiana. You remember Michael? Hello, Michael. I'm going down to Indiana. I'm going to investigate the Blackford County Jail. And on the Sunday, I'm investigating with Tommy Tombstone and Randy. We're investigating the childhood church of Jim Jones. And if you haven't seen, there are two creators that went there, Paranormal Quest and the New Reality Paranormal went there, and well, they had some pretty much messed up stuff. So yeah, go and watch it. I think the treatment is the basic treatment. Is it done? Wait, I'm gonna verify. No, it's 22% done. So the basic treatment is going on the video. So, and I'll show you guys because there we go. Don't have nothing compromising. Well, probably the couple of things. Well, there you go. So there we go. There it is. And the title says it all. Yes, I was attacked in a religion war. Yeah, basically, I was really attacked in a religion war because in that place, the owner, John, he went all over the world and he brought in memorabilias from religious memorabilias from all over the world. So you got Buddhists, you got Muslim, you got Catholic, you got Roman Catholic, you get Orthodox Catholic, um, and yeah, Macy, it's all good. It's all good. You watch when you have the time. We all have lives, and I've been behind for a while to post stuff. I haven't been good for a couple of weeks when I came back from California. kind of probably the winter blues. Like I was tired of the snow and everything, and going to California, having the sunshine and no snow, and driving a car with the top open and everything. That was so cool. So I had the blues for a while, but now I'm back. I'm back in the grind, and yeah, I can't wait to go back on the road to well, first to go investigate what Dom and the guys, the Outcasts, because the Outcasts are gonna be there. They're gonna do their and they're gonna do their own thing on their side, and we're gonna do our own thing on our side, and we're gonna come up and meet up probably later in the night and do something together. But with Tommy, we have pretty crazy stuff because we plan to do um, I want to blow your mind. I want to push the boundaries. I want to try new stuff. And Tommy uh, suggested me a couple of things that are just amazing. And we brainstorm on a couple of things that we want to do. And in the church, well, we're going to do things outside the church because well, there are things we cannot do in the church. But we're going to try some new stuff, and some never seen before stuff I might had online. And yeah, so it's coming soon. That's what's coming, and the video is coming because all the verifications are getting done. It's 16% done, so it's going to be ready for you guys. So if you're not a member, if you want to become a member, well, $1.99 and you'll be a producer. You have your name in the credits. If you played the little game and I haven't given you your 100,000 points yet, I'm gonna give you 100,000 points um, extra for the game, a low water horse. And the games, if you guys at have to be at 300,000 points, I think, or I think so. I have to verify. Sorry, but I know at 500,000 points you'll have a T-shirt. At 400,000 points you'll have a mug, and I think at 300,000 or 250,000 points you'll have a sticker. And they're used to take if you have the points. Like Maisie Rose is trying to have enough points to buy out my Harley, but I keep telling her that my Harley is not in there. If you want to redeem your price, you do exclamation point. If you want a shirt, you do exclamation point shirt, and you write at right after 500,000, the 500,000 points you want to redeem. And when you redeem your points, well, you have a pop up, and then you'll order. And it's going to go directly to you. And if it doesn't work, well, just tell me, and I'll be glad to help you or send you the thing you wanted. And Nanny of Many, thank you so much being member for 2 months. Nanny, thank you so much for the support. It's you guys are amazing. The communities that we build, um you are there for us. You're our support. You're the best cheerleaders we can have. It's you guys, all the response you give back and everything. So thank you for being there. Thank you so much. And yeah, I can't wait to bring you guys some more incredible stuff. And yeah, Joseph, thank you for dropping the link. And you guys, you can go and see the website on exploring www.exploringharley.live. And there's the merch store. There's things for the guys. There's things for the ladies. you know. So yeah, and there's another thing I wanted to talk to you. Um, Today, I've seen, and probably lots of you seen, uh, go on social media, the kind of communique that the Conjuring House released to the debunkers specifically, and I don't like what I'm seeing because with the people doing all sorts of things and things they are not supposed to do, or things they are not supposed to say, or put in their video, or whatever. They're giving a bad reputation to the real paranormal investigators that are going to go out there and respect every aspect of the place, the history, and everything that is accurate to the place. And and like seeing places that you want to go investigate, um, going around and saying that if you want to drop a video, well, we have to approve it, or so and so, or if you talk foul, or you know, and all that shenanigans going on with the Conjuring House and everything. It's bad for the community. It's bad for paranormal. It's bad for the community, and it's bad for everything else. Because more and more places, more and more, and we're lucky there are still locations out there. They are available, and they are as haunted as the Conjuring House. But one of these days, those people are gonna realize that probably they're missing the train or something, and you know, we don't want the places that we like to go and the places that we want to investigate to become out of price, unreachable, and that you have to have everything approved until you release it. And I know that our couple of creators out there that actually they have a video like on approval, and they cannot release their video because it has to be approved. And that sucks because they're losing revenue because the video is not online. So, and Water Horse, thank you so much. Thank you. And I want to tend to s- stay real, to stay real, and to be me. And hey, how are you, bro? We're chatting about that. The first part of the brewery is actually dropping right now on the channel, and the members will be able to watch it tomorrow. Well, as soon as it's finished, all his verifications, and I'm tomorrow. I'm starting part two. Afterwards, I'm doing Fairfield, and in between Fairfield and sorry, when I went to California, I'm gonna release the investigation that we did in St. Andrews the night that Tom Hutchings was hung, and I'm gonna link a a GoFundMe page, and I'm gonna make that video a funding a funding rally, or I don't know if how you call it, but and because I I need a budget to do my documentary, and the Mark communicated with me yesterday, and it's kind of a big budget. So yeah, so nanny, oh, thank you so much. 99 pound, but it's like it's a big wave of love coming in, and and Julie becoming a member. Thank you so much, Julie. And bro dropping a tenner. Oh, man, you know, I love you. And guys, I had a chat with Lomar the other night and the other afternoon. Yeah, I was yeah. And no, the other night, yeah, and we talked like for hours because you know, when you know that one time in a lifetime you were close to that person, and now that you're closer, like it's a brother that I lost somewhere in time, and I found back, and I miss them so much, and I wish them so much great stuff in Tennessee and Kentucky, and and yeah, they're going a little bit in Indiana, but we're gonna link up in the summer, guys, and we have stuck in our heads. They're gonna blow your mind. Persian, you're right. You're right. And I've said it before that that unfortunately people like drama and they go for it, and but it's just the that a location has to put a communique out to, like, to tell them to stop, like, because sometimes um I don't talk for the most known ones. There are new ones that I don't know about that just popping out there, but some people went on the bandwagon, and well, for a location to release a press release or something to, like, to tell them, like, to okay, he's up, please. um and that's bad for the paranormal, that's bad for the community, that's bad for, we don't want all those places to come on and say, uh we don't want you filming, or if you film, we want to approve everything, and so I I just hate what I'm seeing. And I don't want those places that I will call them, they are research centers. They are places that there are some sort of energy in those places that makes them paranormal hotspots. And sometimes it's the known places that are going to become inaccessible, and if they become inaccessible, well, you know uh it's going to be hard for the smaller teams, for the, the smaller channels to get access. I imagine a channel just starting, and going to the Conjuring House, doing a video of there because they always dreamt of going to the Conjuring House, having to be their video approved before putting it online. And that, and all the creators know that, um, you want to be truthful, to the locations that you're going to investigate, and you want to be truthful to the history of the place, because you want to have some other investigators coming in and sometimes doing their research, and well, using videos to do their research. And sometimes people will go around and will go with the history. But if they don't go with the proper history, well, they're going to end up looking like, I'm sorry to say that, but like fools or idiots. And that's bad. And we don't want that. We want people going out there telling the story of that place. It's this story. It's not, we're making up anything. It's this. When you verify it, when you verify all the facts, it's, this is the truth. So, and because we don't want locations going on and saying, well, if you don't say the truth, or you're going in and saying, like, I don't know, somebody died in a fire and nobody died in a fire. Well, uh, it's that kind of attitude that will bring locations to say, well, before you drop your video, I want to see it. And that's not good for us, because you have people that they need their video going online. They need it to be out there for you guys to watch, for those ads to run, for their revenues. But they want to show you their investigations, their how they felt in their investigations and everything. But they have to put it online because it's their work. But having locations telling us to, well, send us your video before we have to approve it, and they take, I don't know, 2-3 weeks to review it. Well, it's 2 or 3 weeks. You have to put something else online. If you, and you know that sometimes creators, well, they don't have nothing in advance, and they will say, well, I'm stuck here with nothing because I have my video being reviewed for ages, and I can't drop it for my members to um for my members or my viewers to view it so I can get a revenue, you know? And yeah, and Omar has a great point. And exactly. And we're in Slam, and I had to get approval for a few spots in Tennessee once. So imagine, it's those kinds of setbacks that are hurtful for a channel. Imagine for a big channel. Imagine for a small channel how hurtful it's going to be for a small channel. Sometimes people tell me that, Jeff, you think too much of other people. Yes, I'm made up like that. That's the way I'm made. Uh, I hate seeing other people getting hurt or getting, you know, getting the wrong side of the, not the wrong side, uh, big kind of I'm looking for my words, guys, because I just saw that, and yeah, it's finished. Even the treatment is finished. Yeah, it's in 4K, guys. So if you're a member, if after the me babbling, if you want to go and watch the first part of the brewery video, well, it's on there. So, and exactly, Omar has. There's the point. It's expensive. Just being have to wait for a video to get approved. That that video is not online, and it's not producing a revenue for creators. And we don't need that. We have to be trusted. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, brain. That we have to be trusted by the owners of those locations that when you film something, you put it online and you say, that is the story of this place. That is the hauntings that are going on in this place. That, and we don't want that owner to say, well, send me your video first. I want to see it before because I want to approve it, because we don't want that. We want that owner to say, I, I, I trust you. I trust you, and I know that you're gonna make justice of my place, and I know that you're gonna be really truthful, and you're gonna be as as really genuine. Yeah, that's the word. It was. Yeah, and that's the thing, Wild Horse. Uh, unfortunately, Sam Colby, and I don't want to get much into it, but um, with all that thing, they kind of got into a hot bath, and yeah, and Steve, hello, Nocturnal Frequency Radio, guys. If you haven't seen last Sunday, sorry, Steve, I missed it, but I watched it last night. So he did a great interview with Tommy Tombstone, and go and watch it, guys. It's very, very interesting, and seeing other paranormal investigators, and they are fellow Canadians. So yeah, go and watch them and go and follow them at the same occasion. And yeah, help them get to 1K. Help my friends from Nocturnal Frequency Radio to get to 1K, because they are like 26, 24 subscribers short of getting there. So, um, and yeah, Uncle John, there's a good example. Uncle John, the Conjuring House is too strict, because well, I'm gonna say it because they're my friends, Tara and Paige from Paranormal XP. Their video is not on because they are waiting for approval. And I'm not sure it's for the Conjuring House, but they're waiting approval on a location to approve their video. And the time that video is being approved, well, it's not online. They cannot put it for the viewers. They cannot even put it for the members. And that is frustrating. Your video is ready, your editing is ready, everything is done, everything is ready. You're ready to drop it to YouTube, but you have to wait before somebody say, "Well, it's okay." Lomar, oh my god, bro, thank you so much. Thank you. Well, brother has to support each other, and well, you know me, I do long videos, okay? And sometimes people say, well, cut. No, because when we don't have activity, I want to show it. I want to show everything, even if my freaking main camera doesn't work. When it quits after half an hour, you know, that's why I have other cameras all around, because I don't want to miss a segment. So Ben and Landscapes, hello, hello, so much, and oh yeah, and Lomar has a tons of work, because he is actually working hard on editing, because he wants to get those videos out for you guys before he leaves for his trip, for his filming trip in Tennessee, Kentucky, and Indiana. and I can't wait to see those places that he's going to be investigating. And on my way back from Indiana, um, I I was telling you guys last time that I'm thinking about stopping in Ontario to investigate, probably in the Niagara region, and probably I'll hook up with my friend Steve and investigate a place um, around his area, because I know he lives in the Toronto, Greater Toronto area, and you know he lives in Ontario, and he's on the way on like on my way back. So um, probably, yeah, I'm gonna stop and then do another investigation here in Canada. So um, oh, okay. Handy is having major difficulties to trying to fix. No worries, Andy. As long as you're here, and Chris, yes, I can stop and say hello, and yeah, probably do a small investigation with you. Yeah, yeah. Um, always open to it. But yeah, I won't I won't go like probably uh well yes, Steve, probably uh yeah, no, I'm think I'm gonna probably end this at the hour at 8 o'clock, like sharp, because I want to leave you guys, all the members, the time to go and watch that crazy investigation. And it's such a great place. And I think I've did good again with the editing. Should I tease you? Should should I tease you guys? Oh, and Spotted Ghost, yeah, you want to see more Canadian places, and just waiting. This Saturday, I'm going, like I said, on Mont Royal in Montreal, and and I'm gonna go investigate the tomb, the mausoleum of the Molson family. For all you beer drinkers out there, yes, the Molson beer. He is the creator of the brewery, Mr. Molson himself, and his tomb is like one of the most haunted places. Yeah, Lomar, I'm probably gonna do a little live over there too. Yeah, because uh, probably I'm gonna go walk around in the graveyard alone, because you gave me a challenge to go alone in a graveyard or a place, and that could be a good place to do it. Well, Dom's going to be there. You know, if the outcasts won, probably Dom will be with them for a while. And yeah, you nominated me. Yeah, I'm going to nominate somebody else. Don't worry about me. And yeah, and this Saturday, I'm going to investigate Mr. Molson's mausoleum with Dom and the outcast. And the whole mountain is extremely haunted, so I can't wait to show you guys um, those places. And yeah, exactly, Lomar, because we want to keep those places that we know, like Hinsdale, Conjuring House, and everything. We want to keep them. They're kind of the bucket list of every paranormal investigator. But those less known places, the places that have not been done, like done and overdone and overdone. Sometimes the activity is quite amazing, and I would even say, um, uh, really crazy. And hey, Randall, who are you? And well, there you go. Dom's gonna leave me alone because of the challenge Omar gave me. But yeah, we're gonna go more into the places that we have here, and we want to keep those bucket list places. But the lesser done places sometimes give you crazy activity. Hello, and I saw that you came earlier, but hello again. And yeah, uh, just the church, the childhood church. Sorry, of Jim Jones. There only I've seen for myself only two crew or um, two teams of creators that are on YouTube that went there. It was Paranormal Quest and the New Reality Paranormal. Probably other teams went there, but it's not a place where, first of all, it's not advertised on the site when you rent out, because some of the places are owned by another location, like Randolph County Infirmary is the owner of the Blackford County Jail and the house, the church of the childhood church of Jim Jones. And there's a speakeasy too in Hartford City that they own. So they own lots of buildings and lots of locations, and that's good because I will tell you, because when you go through them, well, you don't have the choice to go through them. Like, for example, I've rented out the Blackford County Jail and the church. Well, they're the same company, but when you rent out another location, you got a rebate. So I had the $50 rebate on the other location. So instead of costing me like twice $400, it cost me one place 400 and the other place 350. And you pay half before you investigate. Well, before, like, when you book, and the other half a little bit later. But you go over there, your location is already paid for, and you're getting the history of the place by the people that know the place. And most of the time they trust you and they leave you alone, they let you film, and they leave you put your stuff online. And when you're a real paranormal investigator, you put the real story, you put the real stuff out there. They places shouldn't be uh, worried about the creator um, that 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 rent out the place. They shouldn't be worried about us, and the fact that they're worried about creators putting content that is not accurate or is not appropriate for the location. Well, we have a problem in the community because owner locations owner don't trust us anymore because a bunch of rotten apples went and said bullshit about the place, you know? And that's hurtful. And exactly, Lomar. It's the algorithm, and it's the way the search engine, the way the people will search it. Um, People will hear Waverly Hills, so they will write Waverly Hills. They won't write York's Readout or McNabb's Island or Hospital Island, or the places that we have here in Canada, the Don Jail, L'Orignal Jail, or the SDG Jail, or the old Ottawa Jail. Those places that are incredibly haunted, but because they are not in the algorithm, because they are not done by um those big channels like, Sam and Colby and Selena, or you know, and those big channels, when they do those places well, it goes up there in the algorithm, and the algorithm will put the name of the place, or you know the, that that place up there. So if every time people will search for it, it's gonna pop up. It's gonna be their stuff. It's gonna be, and yeah, like Dom is saying, Cartier Place in Montreal, the Old Port, Montreal, uh, Tranquil Sanatorium, Dorchester Prison, and you have the encyclopedia of paranormal in Canada, well, especially Quebec. Just ask Dom. The guy has been doing paranormal for at least 25 years, at least. And you have Steve from Nocturnal Frequency Radio that have been doing paranormal for over 30 years. It's those guys you want to learn from. It's it's those people that you want to have as mentors to teach you and to bring you to those places, and teach you the way to get the owners of those locations to trust you. Elena. Hello. Hello, Elena. Are you back home? I just hope that you're back home, that you're there to for your little kitties. No, bro, nobody cares. Yeah, I care, and I think it's it. Well, no, you're still in California. Okay. Well, I hope that the cats are good. Then, and you're going home soon, because I know that she misses her home. And yeah, and oh, but she is in great company. She's with her husband, and yeah, and and oh my God, the all those of place. Exactly, Michael. Exactly, because when they are talked about, and when we ask you to like, to comment, those likes, those comments, they stir up the algorithm. They will bring that location up to the algorithm. So when Sam and Colby go to Waverly Hills, and they got, I don't know, 10K likes on their video, well, Waverly Hills gonna pop right before, I don't know, the video I did with Sanitarium that got 141 likes. You know, it's the 100,000 likes that are gonna go up. So when we ask you guys to say, like, please like and leave a comment, it's good for us. It's good for the places we want to advertise. It's good for everybody. And when an owner of a location sees his place up there in the algorithm, well, and he knows that you talk good of his place, you have that trust. You don't have to, well, okay, there's my video, review it before I drop it. And the trust is not there anymore. And yeah, and we don't need to lose the trust between location owners and us. It's And I think by submitting your video to a location owner, I will do it. If a location owner asks for it and I have to, I will. There, go ahead. No, I don't mind. Me, I don't mind. but I want to put myself into the shoes of a creator that does that for a living. He's he's gonna be hurt. That's gonna hurt him, and I don't want that. I don't want my creator friends to be hurt because, or to lose revenue because the trust between the owner of a location and the paranormal investigator or the content creator that went there is broken. Because if you have to show your stuff, there's no trust. And when that trust is lost, it's it's um, we're poisoning that, you know, the community. And well, Dom, sometimes you lose a passion a bit, and you lose interest for thing because it's you see everything that is going around. But when you go and investigate with and you do those tours, and I've been in one tour, and they are so much interesting. There's so much. Dom goes in depth of the history. He really brings you to the places, and he shows you where it is. And that guy, he's buried here. He's a former serial killer and everything, and he knows where they are, and he knows his thing. But sometimes this environment can be a bit hard, and when it's hard, well, and I will vouch saying that YouTube environment is really, 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 really hard. You have to have a thick skin to gravitate to through YouTube, um, because you have people come in and being hurtful to you, saying hurtful things. Um, you have creators that have been said to go on the live themselves, and that is completely wrong. That is wrong. Whatever that person said, it is wrong, because you don't know how the person will react to that comment, how hurtful it is, and how those words can reach out. And sometimes, well, I won't go into that. And yeah, and exactly, Warhorse. And people came to a certain point that they had to invent stuff to make money. And the only way that they would have people watching, they would have people um giving a like, leaving a comment, is by getting ton shit tons of activity. And we all know that when we have like one or two things happening to us in one night, it's like, wow, wow, we're like all over the place. And sometimes we're in the location for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. And some of those fakes, they film for an hour, and they got like, oh, hey, they have a half-hour video, and they have like things happening from start to finish. But I have an hour and 49 minutes, and you'll see that there's portions that nothing is happening. And I want to show it. I want to show it when there's no fish in the sea, because there's stuff happening that night. And there's like crazy uh, shit happening that Yeah, I think up to date, that could be one of my craziest, one of my wildest investigations up to date. I can't wait to be to the Monroe House, but this one, yeah, this one takes the cake for yeah for a big portion because the way I was attacked, the way I was targeted. I was completely wrong with whom I thought attacked me in the first place. But you'll see in the video, I explain everything, and yeah, and part two is as crazy. There's like stuff moving around. There's like those little dish that the waiter brings you with the check in it. There was one sitting right there on the counter, and we're investigating, and all we hear is you hear the thing falling on the ground, and we're all together. And when you go and check, it's there, it's on the ground, and the girls are sleeping. So, yeah, Chelsea and Kim went to sleep, and it's just Lomar, Angelo, and me at this point of time in the whole place. So that's going to be really, really interesting. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go. And yeah, drama. Yeah. Uh, and the backstabbing, yes, water horse, and you have to be really careful to whom you collaborate, you do collabs with. And yes, I know, but I know that like say like people say that Angelo, well, because he works with Yasko, that he does that kind of thing, and it's not me to cast him a stone. He's my friend, and I will work with the guy no matter what. I will vouch for the guy for no matter what. And every time I've worked with him, he's been the most truthful, the most genuine guy in the investigations. And sometimes he's the one debunking more than we are doing it. So it's like I won't keep myself by working with whoever I want to work with. Um, and yes, you have to be careful, but we know them. We know the people that are bad apples, and you have to be really careful with them. And oh, Michael, thank you so much. Thank you, just like that. Thank you, guys. And yeah, Kelsey, I just I wish when I was in California that I could have the chance to work with her. And recently, I've reached out to Chris Starr to work with her, and she's having a little bit of health issues right now. But I'm pretty sure as soon as she's gonna be on both of her feet, she's gonna be really willing to do a collab. And for what I've seen from her, she looks really genuine. And I've ordered some crystal from her shop. And look at this beautiful bracelet that I she put right in there as a gift. She's so nice, and yeah, want to work with her one one day. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the donations, for the members, for the new members, for just you guys to have you here and to have you in the premieres. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Look, I'm saying that, and I'm having shivers because that's what you are. what you're doing to me. You're giving me shivers, and you're giving me good and great vibes. So I love you guys so much. Let's give some hearts. Let's give some hearts. Hearts, 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 hearts. Sometimes it gives you a heart. You go, no. Oh, let's see the laser show. Laser show. No, no. Hey, we did an update, and they removed everything, all the cool stuff from the computer. So there you go. So, guys, I love you so much, and I'll catch you, on the next paranormal adventure. Don't forget, Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's gonna be I was attacked in a religious war. See you then. Bye bye.